Bizarre photos that prove history was far stranger than you ever realized. Olive Oatman was born a Mormon, but after her family was slaughtered by Native Americans, she became Och, a Mojave tribeswoman in the mid-19th century. Although she later re-entered Western society, she spent much of her adolescent life in the Native American tribe. The German airship Hindenburg, swastikas and all, flies over New York City on the afternoon of May 6, 1937, a few hours before its historic, fiery crash in Manchester Township, New Jersey. A U.S. Navy plane travels through a flow-induced vaporization off the coast of South Korea on July 7, 1999. This phenomenon occurs when planes of a certain shape travel through humid air, causing abrupt air temperature and pressure variations that create the kinds of oddly shaped vapor clouds seen above. Japanese Emperor Hirohito inspects his military's acoustic aircraft locators, used to detect planes by the sounds of their engines in the days before radar, sometime prior to the end of World War II. Enos the chimpanzee lies in his flight couch before being inserted into NASA's Mercury Atlas V space capsule, in which he would become the first primate to orbit the Earth on November 29, 1961. Jacob Nacken, the tallest Nazi soldier ever at 7 feet 3 inches, speaks with 5 feet 3 inches Canadian Corporal Bob Roberts after surrendering to him near Calais, France in September 1944. Beach policeman Bill Norton measures the distance between a woman's knee and the bottom of her swimsuit to be sure that it's not too large, in keeping with rules of the time, in Washington, D.C., 1922. Cyclists smoke cigarettes while competing in the 1927 Tour de France. Alcohol, discovered by prohibition agents during a raid on an illegal distillery, pours out of the windows of a storefront in Detroit, 1929. A man wears the Brewster Body Shield, the first body armor developed by the U.S. during World War I. This chrome nickel steel suit could weigh as much as 40 pounds and indeed stop some bullets. Circa 1917 to 1918. The as yet unassembled face of the Statue of Liberty sits unpacked in New York soon after its delivery from France on June 17, 1885. An enormous octopus balloon rises from the ground at the Barrage Balloon Training Center of Tennessee's Camp Tyson, circa World War II. Barrage balloons were used by several countries during both World Wars in order to disrupt the attack movements of aerial bombers by ramming into them or obstructing their vision.